I'm Melinda Elmer with Century 21 Masters and the Elmer team, and today I'm bringing you information about California's new divorce mortgage law. So a lot of people are hearing about California's new divorce mortgage law and thinking it means that they can keep their current 3% mortgage during a divorce. Unfortunately, that's not exactly how it works. If you're a homeowner, a family law attorney, or someone helping a family or friend through a divorce, understanding this distinction is incredibly important. So let's break it down. Before I explain the law, I want to clear up what may be the biggest misconception. If you're currently going through a divorce and you already have a mortgage today, this probably is not going to apply to you. This new California law only applies to certain conventional mortgages originated on or after January 1st, 2027. It does not apply to existing mortgages that were taken out before that date. So if you have a mortgage from 2020, 2021, or 2022, and you're hoping that this new law will automatically allow you to keep your current loan during the divorce, that's generally not the case. So now that we've cleared that up, let's talk about why this law was created in the first place. One of the biggest challenges during a divorce isn't deciding who wants the house. It's figuring out what happens to the mortgage. So traditionally, if one spouse wants to keep the family home, they usually need to refinance the loan into their own name. That sounds simple enough. But think about what has happened with interest rates over the past several years. Let's say a couple purchased a home in 2021 and secured a mortgage at 2.75%. Fast forward a few years, and now they're getting divorced, and one spouse wants to remain in the home. Under the traditional process, that spouse may need to refinance. Suddenly, they're replacing a 2.75% mortgage with a loan that could be twice that rate or more. The monthly payment can jump dramatically. In many cases, the spouse can afford the current mortgage, but cannot afford the new one. As a result, families are sometimes forced to sell homes that they otherwise could have kept. For parents, that often means more than just moving. It can mean changing schools, changing neighborhoods, and often disrupting stability during an already difficult transition. That's the problem that California lawmakers were trying to address. The new law requires certain conventional mortgages originated on or after January 1st, 2027 to include provisions that allow for what's called a loan assumption in the event of a divorce. A loan assumption means that if a lender approves it, the spouse keeping the home may be able to take over the existing mortgage rather than replacing it with a brand new loan. In other words, they may be able to keep the existing interest rate and loan terms instead of refinancing. That's a significant difference. The ability to keep an existing mortgage could make homeownership far more affordable for someone trying to remain in the family home after a divorce. But again, and this is the key takeaway, this law is really about future mortgages. It's designed to help homeowners who obtain qualifying conventional loans on or after January 1st, 2027. It is not a blanket solution for homeowners with existing mortgages today. As someone who works with homeowners navigating divorce-related real estate decisions, I can tell you that every situation is different. Sometimes keeping the home makes sense. Sometimes selling is the best financial decision. Sometimes a buyout works beautifully. Other times it creates more financial strain than the people expect. The important thing is understanding all your options before making a decision. Real estate is often one of the largest assets involved in a divorce, and the decisions made during that process can affect someone's financial future for years. If you're facing a divorce, helping a client through one, or simply trying to understand how these new laws may affect future homeowners, I'm always happy to be a resource. And if you found this information helpful, follow us for more updates on the legal, financial, and real estate issues that impact California homeowners. If you have any questions, you can reach me at 562-316-2915 or melinda@theelmerteam.com. Thanks so much for watching, and please feel free to forward and share this with your friends.